Hi everyone, Colin here and welcome back to another aquarium video. Today we're going to look at an algae eater that is not given the respect I think it deserves because it is such an amazing fish at doing an amazing job eating algae in your aquarium. But first of all, it must be said that not all algae are bad, and in fact some algae are very, very good. One of the freshwater algae that is becoming more and more popular in the aquarium trade is subwassatang, which is a true freshwater algae. And I rather like this little tuft algae that looks very, very cute as well. But a lot of algae are not ones that you want to have in your tank at all. So the ones that you don't want to have in your tank, that's where a good algae eating fish will come to the rescue. And there are none better than a Siamese algae eater, but not this one. That's one you don't want to have. The Siamese algae eaters are incredibly good throughout their entire life eating algae in your aquarium, from very small fish all the way through as they live a very long life. This one here is 6 years old in my aquarium, growing to a pretty big size. But as big as they get, they still continue to eat algae just as much when they're bigger and when they're older as when they were younger. Their algae eating does not slow down, and in fact this particular fish is the hungriest fish I have in my tank. He never ever stops looking for food. So the biggest reason the Siamese algae eater is probably the very best algae eating fish you could ever have is because they just don't stop. Doesn't matter how big they get, doesn't matter how old they are, they just eat and eat and eat. And of course a bigger fish will eat even more than a smaller fish. So that means that this one here, as you can see, is cleaning away, is just doing a fantastic job keeping my aquarium as clean as possible of algae that I don't want in my tank. So I think these fish don't always get the credit they deserve. They are just a tremendous fish to have in any aquarium, even though it's not a particularly strikingly attractive fish, it's not colourful, but it's just a fish that should probably be in almost every aquarium because they're just a very peaceful, very gentle fish. They go about their own business. They're big enough to go with a whole range of medium to larger fish, and of course they're so gentle and so peaceful that they're ideal for smaller fish as well. They're sort of a fish that'll mix with just about anything. So there probably isn't a better fish that you could have in an aquarium. And the more work that it does, the less work that you have to do. They do all the hard work for you. So that's the reason why I think that Siamese algae eaters are such a tremendous fish. They continue to eat just as much or probably even more algae as they get bigger and as they get older. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and click here to see more videos. If you haven't already, click notifications and subscribe, and we'll see you in a video coming up.